In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a scallop edge, or what we call in Spanish, the puntas. I'm going to read my own instructions as I give you here in the class. And we're going to start by making a chain. I'm putting a slip knot here on my crochet hook. Take the tail out of the way. And let's chain, I don't know, 10 or 15 stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You want to make this chain a little loose because you are going to have to insert your knitting needle in the bump in the back. So if you do it too tight, you're going to make your work hard. Let's start with those chains, and I'm going to show you how to do one punta. So to stop and prevent this from unraveling, I'm going to put this safety pin here. And you could do as many chains as you want. Actually, we're going to use 90 altogether. But with the safety pin here, you can work one punta at a time, or you can chain as many as you want and stop, but you don't have to do all 90 right at this moment. So do not cut the yarn. We'll put this in a safety pin, and we're going to go to step 2. Attach a second collar beginning of your chain with the slip knot. So here's my second collar. I'm going to use a purple, and I'm going to make a slip knot. And we're going to go and pick up, now using the double pointed needle, I'm going to go and pick up 4 stitches. I'm going to use this as the first stitch to be picked up. So if you look your crochet chain, you're going to see V's on this side, and if you turn it on the other side, you're going to see bumps. Here's the first bump, second bump, third bump, and so on. I'm going to go right. Now let's use the second bump to start with. I'm going to put my slip knot here, and I'm going to bring this through. It does help if you have a pointy, double pointed needle like I do. Now you don't want to use the tail, so let's keep the tails out of the way. I split the yarn a little bit, but that's okay. You're going to pick up 4 stitches. That's what my step number 3 says. Pick up 1, pick up 2, pick up 3, pick up 4. Okay, I'm going to use a second. You could do all this in the circular knitting needle that we're going to knit the purse, but I prefer to start with double pointed needles and transfer to the circular needle. Here I have my 4 stitches and my 4, in the 4 bumps. Step number 4, slip the second stitch over the first on the right hand needle. So just like if you were going to bind off, you're going to slip the second stitch over the first, pick up another bump, again using the work yarn, pick up one more bump. Here it is. And now you slip the second and the third stitch over the first. So here goes the second, here goes the third, and I'm reading my own instructions like I said before. Pick up another bump from the chain. Okay, now turn and work by purling the 3 stitches. gonna bring my yarn here. And of course I'm doing this Peruvian style by tensioning the yarn around the neck. So let me put my yarn here. Give myself more yarn. So now I'm gonna turn and purl 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn. And knit 3. 1, 2, 3. And now you're going to slip one bump, not picking up stitches with the second color, just slip one bump, which is the next one, into your knitting needle. And I'm gonna go and pick up my first bump that I didn't use and slip on the needle 2. So there you go. There you have your first pica. Now you can keep growing, and it's important that you start all this coming from the tail to the end that it's growing. Okay, so there's your little pica. I'll make one more just to reinforce. So I'm gonna put my crochet hook here, being careful to not drop everything from my knitting needle. At this point you can transfer your picas or puntas to the circular needle like I said, but since this is small I'm gonna show you and keep this going here. So I'm gonna crochet some more. Every pica uses about 7 bumps. All right, let's start the second one. Now I go back to my step number 3 with the second color. Give myself more yarn. With the second color, in this case it's my purple. Sorry, I got out of focus. With my purple, I'm gonna pick up 4 bumps. And I should say, let's go pick up and knit. Because pick up is just like I did with the green. Let's pick up and knit 4. 1, 2, 'Not split the yarn, I'm trying to. 3, and 4. Okay. Using my other double pointed needle, I'm gonna slip the second stitch over the first. Go and pick up and knit another bump. Now bring the second stitch over the first and the third stitch over the second. Pick up and knit another bump. Now when I have those 3, I'm gonna turn, put my yarn around the neck. Now you can do this any style you want, but the purpose of the class is to knit like the Peruvian, so you have a choice. I'm gonna purl 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. I'll turn the whole work. And I'm trying to see if I make this clear for you. And knit 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm almost done with my pica. I'm gonna take this away, or my punta. And I'm just gonna pick up and not knit, just slide another bump, which is gonna be a green one, into the needle. And there you go. Let me make this clear by putting this on the white background so you can see what it looks like. There you go. You have two little puntas or picas, and that's what we're going to do for the beginning of the bag. All right, you can do this separate and also add to your hat or to your bag or to a cuff. Would be really cute on a girl's little girl sweaters, that you use this as a collar or a cuff. So there are many uses, but that's what the Peruvian do to start their chulos. I hope you enjoy, and let's get started.